They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. We got episode 321 of Coach Class Podcast. Continue rating and subscribing.
Yeah, man.
We're back again. We never stop.
Keep the comments coming, bro. Y'all active in there, man. I like that.
I love the engagement, man.
Got a few Carl Thomases in the chat. That would be crazy.
A few Ultra Drake lovers, too.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't even read those yet.
I was scared to go in there when I seen the number going up. I was like, I know they're tripping in there. I already know they're tripping in there.
They was getting mad, yo. Don't cry, bro. It's okay. It's okay, yo.
Oh, man.
Yo, but the first thing I wanted to start with, because we obviously have the Ravens huddle too, but we got to give a shout out to Tavon Austin.
Oh yeah,
one of the greatest Baltimore
of
athletes. Period. Bro, his high school highlight tape was one of the craziest of all time.
The Gucci man,
bro.
And that was around the high school days too, because he was the same graduating class as me. I think he was 07 or 08.
I think he was in between
us. Gucci.
He might have been 08 or something like that.
Me and Mike and you.
09 or something like that. Then
I think he was 08 or 07. He was one of them.
He was a year, I think, above us and right below Rich, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so then it was.
If I'm not mistaken,
that would have been.
No,
08.
you're probably right.
Yeah. So salute to him. I remember I was working.
Tavon Austin, great, bro.
I was working at the Sprint store and he came in. I knew it was him, but his dad announced that it was him, and he was at West Virginia at the time. He wasn't even in the NFL. That's when I knew he was going to be great.
No,
Dad was
Virginia,
pushing.
He was cold too.
Dad was pushing it early, and he was what? That's how he got to the NFL. That's
West Virginia legend. They talk about him.
Got the coldest college mixtape ever. Something like what?
Cold, yo.
Yeah, he was like. It's crazy because
he was ridiculous.
He was Tyreek Hill before Tyreek Hill, yo.
Absolutely.
And of course, he kind of overlapped a little bit, but I think he still was
playing running back.
I still think he was about 7 to 8 years too early.
Yeah.
I think he'd have been an even better NFL player if he'd, especially now. Yeah. The league is made for his skill set.
Yeah.
But them kids that came up, they seen his mixtapes. They know.
Yeah.
They know.
Legendary.
They seen that.
Shout out Tavon, man. You definitely
Baltimore
did great
legend,
things. Man. You're a legendary Baltimore all-star.
And I guess with that, Madden dropped, Madden dropped this week. I had the early access because I bought that combo package that they had where you could buy the college football and that. I immediately dropped college football, stopped playing that altogether. I'm playing Madden now.
For real?
And the only thing that's getting me, and people might need to hit me in the comments, tell me if it's coming later, if there was an announcement that I missed. I am not the most abreast of all things video games. I don't know everything. So, franchise mode is what I played for the large majority of my time on there, and specifically the mode I played was franchise as a player. They no longer have as a player now. They only have coach and owner, and I don't like that, yo. I want to be able to create my slot corner that's going to be on the Ravens, or just in there. You know? I want to be able to create my dominating right end or left outside linebacker. I want to be able to. I can't do that now. They only have superstar mode, and superstar mode only allows you to create a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, middle linebacker, or cornerback. So you can't be safety, slot corner, none of that.
Safety's one of my favorites.
Yo, I love playing safety. Dang. That's my favorite position to play.
Yeah.
And that you can't play that right now.
That sucks. Why?
I don't know why they took franchise mode away, yo. Somebody has to hit me in the comments and let me know. Maybe, I don't know if I'm just missing something, if I'm looking in the wrong place, but I'm clicking on franchise and going the normal steps that I would usually go for the past 30 Maddens that I've been playing. You can't. Yeah. There's no way to create a safety. And I mean, you could create a player. Don't get me wrong. There's a way to create a player, but you can't play franchise mode as a player. Like, where do you start from the franchise? Yeah. You can either do, like, I used to like doing fantasy draft. So you start a franchise with a guy as a corner, and then you get drafted by, say, the Packers. But you have, like, maybe Roquan Smith on your team and other random players all over your team. It's just a total fantasy draft, and I just got drafted to this team. And it's hard. I like that. Get to mix it
Yeah.
up a little bit. Get to play against different looking, the same teams, but
I
different
don't know why
players
they
on the
took
team.
that away though.
That was, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. They got to put that back in there.
Yeah.
It's Madden always doing something. This is how they hustle you.
They got to put that
They're
back
gonna put
in
it
there.
back in next
For
year
$30.
as a new feature. You know how they get down.
Or they
yo.
gonna add it
You're
mid
like, yo, that
season
was
and
in
then
the game
make it-
before.
I'm sick, dog.
That's what they do every
they
year.
gonna- they
yo.
gonna-
Now,
give
one
you-
thing I
make you
will
pay
say
the
that's
fee.
kind of cool that they added is where how you could do this a little bit on the last Maddens, but how you string together jukes and different little moves you make with your running back or your wide receiver, that's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. So if you're able to time it up right, you could get about 3 people in a row. If you do the juke nice, catch them with the dead leg, step back, do a spin crazy, it looks hard.
What's crazy?
It does look tough.
Now I've seen people breaking runs on the internet,
And
doing,
also
a
how they
funny,
have it too, it's not where like, all right, so like it used to get frustrated when you played against, say, like a Roquan, which it really is like that in real life. I get it. But he don't make, like sometimes he be out of angle. But on the games, it wouldn't be like that. If he got you, he was going to get you.
Yeah.
In this game, you can get a good angle. If you catch him at a good angle, you can move past him a little bit. That's hard. I like that. So they're not going to make every single tackle. You can
Yeah.
break some tackles sometimes. And that's kind of tough. I like that.
But
I mean, that's realistic though.
what's crazy is like.
And then my bad. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say what's crazy about that is I don't want to cook them, but it's like if you play, my fault, NFL 2K, ESPN 2K, whatever, the last one, was that 2K5, right? Mm-hmm. That's how the running was.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was smooth. You could cook people.
tough.
If you had them on the island and then another person come in and you hit that stick or stuff the right way, you could shake off at 3 people and it looked nice and crispy. That's 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Like, that
that
is
was
20 years
crazy.
ago because this is 20. Yeah.
It just was slow
That's,
back
that's
then.
all I'm
but it
saying.
was
20
like,
years it took
man.
you to get there 20 years later.
man.
Yo, come on, man.
They on some shit though. Like I like their quote unquote. I think it's called the boom system or boom whatever it's called. But like where if you do have a wide receiver that's kind of small and you clearly got a linebacker that's lined up with him, that linebacker's going to kill him every time. It's not going to be a sense where he's going to run him over at any point. He's going to kill him if he's going head up. He might be able to get around him if he juke him or spin or do something crazy, but he ain't going to get no power on him. He got to be bigger than him.
You know what they need to
I mean, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
You know what they need to make? Just something small like this, but they can play. Can be mad important. Is if they add where you know how like a smaller receiver
Yeah.
is running, and they see like a person about to hit them and they know they're not about to get more yards, where they could just take the little fall. Mm-hmm. Like, do they have that? I don't know. They do have that. Oh,
They
all
have
right,
where
cool,
they
cool,
got
cool,
like
cool,
a
cool, cool.
secure
I
catch.
haven't
They
played
got
in
a
so long,
spectacular
yo.
That's
catch
tough.
again. They added spectacular catch where you can do like if you hit the L1 or I think it's L2 or
used to
something
have
like
to
that
get hit
and
before.
square at the same time. They do like a crazy one hand joint but you can drop it. So if you in like coverage and he's like on you, you try to one hand it, he gonna more than likely drop
Oh
it.
yeah, I did see that.
But if you wide open, he can like pull in on some crazy Odell Beckham stuff. The other thing that I like is some of the features that they added, and specifically was when I was at the end of the game, I created a running back for the Ravens on Superstar mode, and the game was over. I heard the fight song, yo.
Oh, the Ravens joint?
Our specific fight song.
That's hard.
I've never heard that in the game before.
That's
they
hard.
got the rights.
They put the noise, they put the actual sounds of the stadiums in there, the specific sounds that stadiums make. Like, I think the Seahawks have a sound. I was hearing that sound at some point when I was playing against them. We have, of course, our chance. I didn't hear my boy Real Fan.
That's what I was asking.
I
yo.
was
I
looking
was thinking
for it,
about
yo.
Real Fan, bro.
I gotta
was
look
like,
for it. I might have missed
Yo,
it.
y'all
but I
gotta
haven't
plug
heard
in
that.
Real Fan Dan, bro. Like he really started the
Yeah.
RAVE.
If they add the RAVENS Ravens, I'll
It's
cry.
crazy.
yo.
Real Fan Dan, he even like when they do the little games. I didn't notice until like now when he do the little games in the stadium. You
Yeah.
know, like to pick them. They got the Real Fan Dan in there going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, he's
Real
a
Fan
legend.
Dan is a
There
celebrity.
was something else too they had with him. I'm like, yo, he really.
He went to the Super
He's
Bowl
staying.
one year. Like they gave him tickets to the
As
Super
they
Bowl
should.
because he's a
Yeah,
legend.
he is a
He
legend.
gave us a Christmas card one time. It's hard.
Legend. That's hard.
That's hard.
The
man.
Real Fan Dan is tough,
Christmas
man.
cards from Real Fan Dan is legendary.
Yeah, and Madden outside of that, they changed the kicking system. Of course, you know they got the whole new kickoff system. They have that added in there, and how you kick off. You can use the old style, how it's always been set up, but they have a new 2 system, like a 2-tiered system. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty decent.
Hey, Zay,
Yo.
because we in the video game realm now, did you see, you got to go look. I'm going to send you it on YouTube. It's a guy that was playing, I guess it was like a beta version of the new Call of Duty Black Ops. The zombies looks crazy.
Yeah, I think
bro.
y'all was me.
I mentioned that last time.
You said that, but I finally got to see
We ain't
it.
talk about it on the what's the name?
I told
No,
you.
he said it, but I got to see it.
I saw it.
I was like, bro.
I seen mad videos on
Zay,
X.
it basically they got a mode now where it was like the one that was like in transit, where you go to like different little spots and you gotta hop on the train, do stuff like that, get out of the house. It's now where it's like you start in a lab and then you get in like a little like boat and then you go to like another little part of the island and there's more zombie chaos going on and it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's going to be crazy and they still got the
I'm
pack a
excited for that
punch.
game.
They still got all the fire stuff.
That's the
and
first
you could
time
you
I'm
could
excited.
sprint in all directions and you could like John Wick dive, bro. It's gonna be people that's cold on there, bro.
Ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Some of the
They,
videos
they
put
dive to
together
the
gonna be
side, they gonna shoot 2 people.
catching people in midair, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people before
Yeah.
you land. Oh
Yeah.
no, it's gonna be OD.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
the
fire.
little falling back and all of that.
Yeah.
You know people gonna be OD.
No, it
Because
was
the kids who master that gonna be unbeatable.
Because you remember the people that can sprint through the ones I used to. That was a fascinating thing. I remember
Yeah.
I was dating somebody. Her brother was like OD nice,
God level.
like God.
Yeah.
And he was sprinting through that joint. It was like, God, it was just fascinating.
Yo.
How are you like this?
I know somebody that was really nice. I remember one time we was playing zombies, right? And once you playing like a really high wave and you can't nobody there to revive you or nothing like that. It'll be one guy playing by themselves. Every gun pack-a punched out. They on like wave 53, yo, just
holding it down,
running,
holding it down.
surviving, bro. Strategizing, bro. It's some people that are really good at that.
What was
though.
that game? Helldivers. That game that I was telling you about a
Yeah.
while ago. That had that feel. Had
Yo.
that zombies kind of feel to it. Cause
This zombies about to
bugs.
go make the world go crazy, bro. I'm about to be in the house often this winter, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at some of
Playing
the
that.
stuff now. It look like
It looks too crazy.
souped up Resident Evil.
Oh,
Yeah, it looks too crazy, bro.
I'm hyped. I'm hyped for it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna. Listen, I'm gonna get the 5 this year, probably before the year's out.
Take your time, man.
It's gonna be.
No rush. Because
No,
you know
I
they're
ain't-
going to have the HD version or the whatever, the next version coming soon.
yeah.
So you might want to wait. Probably be cheaper by that time that joint comes.
All right, when I don't know.
Unless you want
want
to get that new one.
Whenever the. All right, if they dropping another one, that
Or
means that
thin. You know how they come out like with
Yeah.
the thin
I
version.
don't care
or
about
something?
that. As long as I can play the game.
I'll get the cheapest one because honestly, I'm not gonna have a zillion games.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
We don't
I
have
never
It's
do.
gonna
time.
be 2K.
I only have 3 or 4 games
NCAA,
at a
we don't
time.
have
maybe
time.
Spider-Man and that.
Yeah.
Like we don't have time for that.
And 2 of them
Like,
games probably not gonna get played.
Yeah.
I only have
But
like
every
3 or
so
4
often. I don't play.
That's why I'm gonna get the new joint in just Call of Duty.
Yeah, make
Well,
a,
the boxing game too.
make a double slim version.
I'm gonna buy the boxing
yeah,
game
yeah.
regardless.
Coming up, man.
And if it's trash, I'm suing.
Oh, we gonna have
somebody.
a full review.
I'm
It's
suing
Rich,
somebody.
man, up, brother.
Rich, you might have to bring over.
Oh, I'm bringing the whole system.
Yeah, we got to
I'm bringing everything. I'm not doing the remote play. I'm gonna bring the whole system through so we can make sure you can see this game.
We might stream.
I got 2 controllers now too, so we can get some games in. You
Oh,
know what I mean? We need to box down. We can get it in. I got this.
Nah, the boxing gonna be really special if they.
Oh,
do it
controllers
right,
is
but it don't
OD
look
too.
like
I didn't
it.
realize controllers
Like
was
what,
OD.
like 120 or something?
No, not that much. They 80.
100? Oh.
$80.
That's crazy though.
Nah, it's everything high now. So I just be shooting for the stars because that's what they do everywhere now. Like I be like, yo, I never realized how expensive everything is, bro.
Everything is expensive.
It's like why,
$1,000 just to go outside.
bro?
Yo, man.
Bro, just like something small, like going to the gas
They're
station.
gonna start
and, like,
charging to go outside.
Just grabbing
Watch.
something small and basic.
A
Like,
3-day
30 years, it's gonna cost you to go out your door.
What is it? A 2.5 day. I guess you would consider like a weekend vacation is like.
Spending some bread, man.
I mean, the
Depending on what
cheapest.
you're doing.
The cheapest may be $1,500.
Depending on what you're
It
doing.
used
you
to not
spend
be
some
like
bread.
that, you know. Like,
Spending some bread, man. It's
used to
gonna be
not
quick.
like that.
It's coming quick.
So yeah, I mean,
So you gotta
like,
stack, man.
4 and 5 days be running you like nearly $3K, if not $3K. It's crazy, yeah.
Because
bad,
especially
bro.
when you're going on vacation, because you just doing.
And that's domestic.
yeah, it really come from the food a lot of times. Them spots.
Everything, bro. If you going out
Flights.
getting drinks, all that,
You got to time the flights right. But one of the things you got
Yeah, the flights is definitely something you can time up. You're right.
you gotta time it right. Have a credit card
Catch
that
them.
you get the good deals.
You right.
With the flights, and then there's a few other things you could do. And if like let's say you have like, well, I don't want to plug them, but if you got certain because we ain't getting paid, but certain like travel joints,
Got your
depending on what
miles.
they do, they'll give you like your card might work with that specific app or site to give you even more discount, and then you get in a discount through that traveling joint that you use. So it's like you could kind of quadruple up on stuff and either bring it down or at least, of course, always have a whatever flight. Like I normally do Southwest because all the points keep adding up, and you can get money, get cheaper flights and stuff like that, or get whole free flights. So it's ways you gotta be very, especially in this time, be very smart about how you plan your vacation.
Yeah, bro.
Or just trips in general. Like so.
Salute to the vacationers.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Where we at?
But
with that?
I was gonna say, Ice Cube, man.
They hating.
They hating hard on us,
FIBA
brother,
is
yo.
hating on us.
Nasty
Bro, I don't
work,
understand
yo.
why they wouldn't let him come over and play though.
What you
for
mean?
the
I
break.
don't understand.
They don't want to look bad,
Yeah,
yo.
that would be crazy.
Yo, Michael Beasley is
Come
gonna
over
cook
here
them by
and we
himself.
cook the
But
Netherlands team.
when you look at it like we about to start getting mad money because we can have real
No.
stars over here.
FIBA is I want to watch my mouth. But FIBA like be on some
Oh,
stuff,
yeah,
yo,
okay,
with the
okay,
bread
okay.
and all of that, yo.
Okay.
Like they want to control it. They one of the most interesting organizations, I'll say. Period, yo. Like so, if they not controlling it, or they not looking the best
Gotta
in the
be
situation,
sanctioned by FIBA.
yeah,
They need them sanctioned. Right.
Ice Cube gonna need to be sanctioned. Is gonna need to get some business acumen with
Yeah. They get that business acumen.
See,
right.
that's what they want to do. They want to break him.
I need a piece of that, bro. You just telling me you gonna pay him? What was he paying him? $250? What was he paying him? It was a lot.
I forgot what he
It
said.
was 3 figures. I mean, 6 figures. It was
Yeah,
definitely
he
6
said he
figures.
was coughing out the bread. Ain't
So,
gonna fly them in.
I was excited. I wanted to see it,
We
and
need-
that's hate.
Yeah, they said it needed
That's
like,
real live
they needed
hate.
like some arbitrator, like a 3-week notice or something
Whack.
like. Come on, yo.
Whack. That team, come play us right now. What's up?
And I like how he going on like Pat McAfee, so you're getting on a big platform.
Yeah.
Pat giving him,
Good job, Pat.
Pat.
You've been
Yeah.
wilding these past few months, but that was a good move. I like that.
Yeah, Pat been out there a little bit.
Been tripping, man. He been tripping ever since he said that crazy statement about Caitlyn a few months back.
Oh yeah. He got on there, was talking like he at the crib.
He got hyped.
What he
yo.
said? What
He
he
got
said?
too hyped. I can't
Oh,
even
never mind.
say
I
it.
don't even wanna know if it was that
he
crazy.
referred to her as like the B word, trying to hype her
But
up.
he was saying it like she was hard though. Like,
Yeah, but you can't like
she that.
you can't do that on.
But he
you
doesn't.
can't do that.
He
yo.
don't got the sauce to say it. He don't even know how to say it.
Even
It
if
sounded malicious when he
even
said
if
it. He
you
didn't
had
mean
this-
it that way. I could tell.
Even if you had the
even know
sauce, you
anybody
can't
that has
say
the
that,
sauce to
yo.
say that.
This is Disney. You can't say
Yeah,
that.
it wouldn't work, yo.
It doesn't work. Stop.
Yeah.
Chill out. You got your black tank top on, wilding out right now. You gotta relax.
Yo, that's wild, bro.
But yeah,
I didn't know he
Cube-
did that.
They're gonna have to holler at Cuba for that next Olympics, yo. We need to boycott, yo, the 3-on-3.
Yeah, yo, we
You
not
can't come
watching
to
the
LA.
3-on-3 if y'all don't get
You
Cube
can't
involved.
come to LA. Cube got a 3-on-3 league,
Yeah.
and you not cross paths with Cube and get it done right, yo. We not
Yeah,
nah,
yo.
yo. I'm gonna have
Show
to
that
start it
man
up,
his
yo.
respect,
I don't
yo.
know, yo, because I'm like, it's
Some
not
kind
right.
of consultant, something. He gotta be involved with the
He has
Olympics.
to be involved some way, somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some way, somehow.
Especially since we ain't do nothing on the men's side.
Yeah.
Yo, we ain't
setting screens.
we ain't get no
I
medal.
had Jimmer for that. Like,
I mean, I said
it's-
screens taking charges.
But it's so
It's
many
crazy.
hoopers that I could think of before I would be like, let me get Jimmer for that now.
Have you ever seen anybody? We've played basketball when we was young for a long time.
Take the charge.
Take a
outside.
charge in a pickup game?
Yeah.
Let alone half court 3-on-3?
OD.
Come on, man.
Yo, they should try.
disrespectful.
They should get Lance Stevenson on the 3-on-3.
It's over.
He would be wilding.
It's
bro.
over.
He would be the perfect half
That's
court
Doing the
player, yo.
guitar, yo.
I ain't
It's
think about
over.
Lance. So
Yo,
Lance
aggressive
Stevenson could be
defense, yo,
different.
and can shake off when he needs to.
Yeah, Lance Stevenson could. Be
Nah, they need to have the 3-on-3 one of the games or the champion. No, this is how you gotta do it. Matter of fact, the whole joint need to be at like Venice Beach, yo,
Yeah,
on the court, yo.
that would be hard.
Because if it was in New York, it need to be at the Rucker, yo. Even if you got to kind of do some stuff, have it at the Rucker, yo. Come on, yo. They got highlights with the ideas, yo. Show some respect.
Yeah, they not trying.
Salute to Cube for trying
Salute
to
to
get that
Cube,
done. Hopefully you get
absolutely.
it done, bro. And they get you in there with some kind of... Because you saw how Breaking did, because y'all clearly didn't consult the right people, yo. You need to start consulting the right people for things. So consult that man before you do this 3-on-3 team next time, USA.
Disrespect.
This nigga putting together. Michael Beasley is some of the most ridiculous
the GOAT.
highlight
Bro.
finishes I've been
He
seeing.
been shaking off.
He's trying to take over the 3-on-3 GOAT status from Joe Johnson. Joe Johnson is that right now,
So
but
Joe?
But
And Joe
Mike Beasley
getting
coming
old,
for the
man.
title, yo.
Yeah.
He coming for the title.
He
yo.
looks ridiculous, man.
Because he's still like maybe what is he like 2-3 years old? 3 years maybe older than us?
I think so.
Maybe 4, maybe at most maybe.
How
4.
he the same age as Derrick Rose.
So he got
so he
at
not
3-on-3 he
old,
got
old.
time left in the tank, yo.
Yeah.
He could put
I
it
hope
on
he
the
can
map.
represent, man. It'd be nice if he is able
Yeah.
to represent.
That'd be
next year
dope,
in
yo.
28.
Yeah.
That'd be a good way to like cap his career too. Gold medal.
Get a gold
going
medal?
Crazy. What?
And what if it's on some like he MVP too?
Yeah. He gonna play like a more aggressive and more athletic Birdman, yo. Birdman.
Nah, he
Yo
got.
just gonna be
Birdman was
hacking.
just energetic.
He got
No,
an all
Birdman
around
played
game.
excellent
Yeah.
defensive plays, bro.
Nah, Mike Beasley did.
Mike
Yeah,
Beasley,
Mike
got
Beasley way
all
better
around
than him,
game,
yo.
yo. It's ridiculous, yo. His
I
mid
just
range.
meant his old man game.
Yo, Mike Beasley gonna be killing dudes so he 50.
Yeah, he's still gonna be hamming on
He gonna be
folks.
killing folks when he 50. Yo.
I'm not
telling
gonna
you,
lie, it's hilarious when he goes on those long, like, just drawing out soliloquies that he be going on when he playing in them ones, when he's doing the ones, and
Oh,
he just
yeah.
starts saying just random
yeah.
shit. I love that.
Bro.
Killing people, yo.
He gonna be-
We the ones. he be going crazy.
Nice.
I'm looking
I
forward
like
to it.
that.
He gonna get inducted into the when they first had the first inaugural Big 3 Hall of Fame. Yo.
He gotta be. He's a
He gonna
legend.
get inducted. It's gonna be crazy. Yo.
Yeah.
But the FIBA is being nasty because what FIBA going to do is if Cube able to keep getting that money up because it's slowly getting up and up.
Gross.
Them dudes that be playing in FIBA, they gonna be like, yo, I'll come over America and play. If the check right, yo, I'm gonna come over there and play.
Why not?
If I'm not gonna get a lot of money playing like for a Euro team, or I'm gonna be at the end of the bench.
You know who really might start hating on it is the NBA.
Oh yeah,
They gonna
they call
definitely.
FIBA.
Yeah, they might have snitched. Hey, man, you see what he trying to do with y'all boys? Like what?
I had him say, hey yo, y'all gotta.
Yeah,
Don't
they
worry.
definitely gonna hate on that because he's tapping into another market that
He
they not.
is. And
Why
he has-
can't they play? They could play in my league,
He ain't go away neither. They
Yeah.
thought he might have. The league might have been over
ain't
by
think
now.
about
It's what
that.
has it been 4 or 5
and
years?
he got some more. I seen
It's 5.
who's
might
my
have been
man
longer than
Teague,
that now.
the Teague brothers. They joined up.
Yeah,
It's been a lot
yeah.
more people joining up.
The
yo.
coach,
Yeah.
the coaches be like legend. They be like
Gary Payton and all
It'd
them
be like
guys
Gary
like that.
Payton, Lisa Leslie,
Yeah.
Dr. J. It'd be like legit people.
He could have a.
Rick Barry, like people who like got certified. They be taking this serious.
Then I saw, oh man, Brianna Stewart and I want to say Collier, maybe starting a women's 3-on-3
Yeah, the women's
league
one,
too.
yeah.
Did we mention that last part?
Yeah, we did. But
Okay.
they got it.
figured that.
I would love it. I think they starting their own joint. See, that's what's so tough sometimes. And I'm not saying they can't start their own joint, but sometimes it's better to collab with each other. It's like
It
if
could
Cube
be
already
one of them
started
things
his
where
joints,
they may just do it to test it, and then they might buy them out. They might just end up.
I hope
or partner.
They able to put it all together so it can
Yeah,
help
partner,
it out overall, and you
They
can
could end
get
up
more
doing that.
investors and stuff like that. Like,
could be happening.
let's not try to separate too much. Like, you know,
They might want to just establish that it's an audience for it,
Yeah.
and then if they establish that business is business, they'll come to the table and they be like, "Hey, what y'all paying?"
absolutely
Business
yeah.
is business. I like it. So yeah, salute to Cube, man, for starting that idea in general.
But
Yeah, bro. That's crazy to put his idea in the Olympics and then
Not even
because who else
consulting,
was
man.
hooping on 3-on-3s like that?
They had the
No.
leagues. They had
yeah, they
'cause
do. They do.
have them around the world.
Around the world.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
where
they
Jimmer
play that money.
Fredette was on our team. He was on our national team. He's been playing, but
Wimby's
I
sister,
know.
Victor Wembanyama's sister played 3-on-3.
Oh, really?
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
don't
that.
know if she was in it, but she might have been. I don't know, but I seen that she's been playing it for a little bit now.
Nice.
Like, yeah, it's a thing, man.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like Cube's league shouldn't die. I think it's only been getting stronger. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's going up. He's going up, man. Salute to him.
have
Yeah.
y'all? Oh, my fault.
Oh no, you good?
No, I was thinking. So while we were staying on sports, did y'all? I saw two things with Colin Kaepernick.
Okay.
One, it said this report. Who knows how true it is? I haven't seen a direct quote. But Colin Kaepernick may be interested in playing flag football in the 2028 Olympics.
That would be hard.
And also, I think it's reported that
Chargers.
Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Maybe
Allegedly.
want him to, see, I haven't heard it from Colin, but maybe wanting to put him on the coaching staff.
Yeah. I think it was like a
So
QB
so
coach.
Colin
like
coming
that.
up a lot recently.
I like that.
What y'all think about either or both? Yeah, I mean,
I think he
That'd
should
be
stop
crazy.
trying to play football in general, but I do like that.
He probably could shake off on the flag.
No, I'm saying the regular football. Flag, I
that's
like.
over. That's over.
Yeah, now
Regular
with the
football is
NFL,
done.
it's just like, yo, once you out of that and you getting older, like, yo, if you're not in that level of
They're not
competition
letting him
on a
in
day-to-day,
either way. It
yeah.
doesn't matter. Yo. That's over. Yo. Even if he was able to shake off, because he could still play when they wouldn't let him in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's not going to play.
It wasn't 30. It wasn't 32
settlement.
quarterbacks.
But they
back
could
then.
hate on that too. I don't know. They might be a little bit hatery on that. I don't know why they would, but they could hate on the fact that he's on the team now. He's back in the NFL. He might be voicing some opinions they don't like again. Start hating on my man.
Got a feeling he won't though.
Yeah, he
I
definitely
had a
won't.
feeling he won't. Did he
won't.
take a
He
settlement?
didn't
take
work.
that
Yes,
risk.
people conveniently
Let me just
forget
say
that.
this: he won't be saying anything crazy about it, and he won't be kneeling at the Olympics.
Oh shit! Whoa! I didn't think about that. Kneeling at the Olympics would be OD. They
Yo,
would be
you know how
crazy.
you know how
They would
full-
go insane. I would like to see it. I want them to do it.
You know
I want them
what
to
a
get on that
crazy
team.
turn
And do
it would
man.
be him holding up a gold medal at the Olympics for USA
with that afro.
with the biggest pride of all time.
Bro,
the afro still.
that would be crazy.
Nah, he gonna have a fade.
That would be iconic,
You
bro.
think he's gonna start losing some of the follicles by then in 4 years? How old is he now? He's a little bit older than us.
He's
Is he
a few
about my
years-
age?
He's roughly around the
Maybe
age.
my age.
He might be our age, yo.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he.
I gotta look it up, but
Yeah, should be. If he in LA, it would do well for marketing the first flag football in the Olympics, though. Man, it's gonna bring a lot of attention if that is what happens.
I wouldn't be mad at him
Yeah.
on the flag team. I wouldn't be mad at it.
I got an ultra sidebar. Was that a new video of Jonathan Majors crying?
Oh, good. I want to.
On the
Yes.
Hollywood Unlocked Award.
That was a new one?
Yes.
So he does that every time. He goes up and talks
He
about
has to.
his lady.
Well, I don't know what's about his
That's
lady,
too-
but he has to cry now a lot. Yo. He's gonna be crying a lot
Why,
more.
bro? What's that? Yo.
You know why? Yo. No, but forget the crying. See, the crying, I expect that.
The
right?
snot cry is crazy,
The
bro.
singing was killing me, yo.
Bro.
What did he say? What was the song he started
Oh
singing?
my gosh,
It was
I'm mad,
OD,
yo.
man.
Hold on, let me see something real quick. Hold on, I might play a clip midway through the
So OD.
And yo,
started-
and yo, you could. And I
You've
don't.
been
It's
through
okay being
me
emotional.
with
and
so
loving it,
much.
I love you beyond all limit. With all my strength. With all my heart, I love you. I'm supposed to be this tough and strong when you done carried me so many nights.
The song is so funny. Watch.
I love you. Through the fire.
That's it. He said through the fire. Just some little number like that.
bro.
What are you
How
doing,
long
brother?
have they been dating? He's gotta relax. Like, bro, that level of emotion is crazy.
But what? All right, so some people, well, a lot of people believe it's not the realest relationship, real or fake or not. Let's just take it for face value and say it's real, right? I mean, he went through a crazy time.
He did.
Some say he went through the crazy time because he might have been with her while he was still in a relationship. And if, let's say, she stuck with him and know what happened behind the scenes and her being with him and going through all the stuff, I mean, I wouldn't be crying and doing all of that.
Yeah.
But just for your question of how long they've been in a relationship, I mean, it could be that serious for all we know. But that right there just is performative, yo.
yeah, yo, he
That's
just want to get
performative.
nominated for every drama film. He gonna get picked up in every dramatic film.
He's
for the
trying to do
next,
everything
10
to
years.
avoid being in the next Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
'Cause
It's
that's
great.
the last resort. He gonna get his numbers up and get paid, but I think he want to avoid that as long as possible. Yeah.
He
Sensational.
can't fall into
Because
the
Tyler Perry
range.
gonna give him a job.
Sensational promo for the Hollywood Unlocked Awards.
If there was a Jonathan Majors Tyler Perry movie,
What
he
are
would
the
have to be
Hollywood
the
Awards?
only character.
But he's.
What do you mean?
Yo, he be having some bad written stories recently, bro.
Tyler Perry, Jonathan Majors is a strong, like black dude. That's one of the top. No, couldn't do that. But anyway, he's gonna be the sickest dude ever in a movie. You're gonna look at him like, this guy's disgusting.
Or he gonna be
Tyler
the
Perry's gonna write the
or he
nastiest role for him all time.
No, it's gonna be called the no, that'd be crazy.
It's so much of what.
But they gonna have it where it's like he's some kind of playboy type player type dude. He gonna get hit by a bus or something. And he can
I'm telling you, he's
quadriplegic. He's gonna be a quadriplegic now.
Yo, chill.
It's gonna be OD.
They gonna make that.
He's gonna be the most sinister,
wild, dramatic
husband of all time. I'm telling you, that's the way it's gonna go, yo.
I don't think that would be a good PR move considering what happened in real life.
Yeah, they got mad about the PR. If that's his last resort, yo.
I was about to say the money started.
He gonna get mad because they said with that last movie.
Some money.
I was talking about later. I was like, yo, Tyler Perry has mastered. This works in like let's say boxing. So people will pay to see somebody lose, like Floyd and stuff like that, or see certain teams lose, right? But when it comes to like the arts and especially like movies, if people be like, yo, this person is not putting out the best. Like stories of this, that, and the third. Like, they be like, we just not going to see your movies. Tyler Perry has done something amazing where, whether you like it or not,
he's got it, man. He's unlocked.
He's making bread off of people hate watching.
Yeah, he's unlocked the code.
People look to see how ridiculous. Some people do like the movies, though, so I'm not going to say that. But a lot of people.
I don't think nobody liked this last one, yo.
I seen people.
People liked it, man.
I seen some women that liked it, yo.
People like Acrimony. I remember that. There's people that.
I thought that movie.
Acrimony is way better than that movie. Like that movie was as bad as it get, bro.
That movie was entertaining to me.
Like Divorce in the Black.
That's probably the first Tyler Perry movie I had seen in years. Like, and I was like, Acrimony is not like great, but it was.
This is the problem right here, man.
Yeah.
Y'all a problem, man. Y'all keep watching it. Stop watching.
I did see a lot.
I don't watch no Tyler Perry stuff.
I'm not gonna blame anybody. But every now and then,
sometimes you just fall into a Tyler Perry movie here and there. Sometimes
him mastering monetization off the hate watches. It's
sensational.
That's sensational, yo.
Sensational.
I've never seen it from a director before, yo. That's so he figured something out, yo.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry running it up, yo.
Oh yeah, and but last but not least, did y'all listen to that Larry June doing it for me?
Yeah, man.
So how'd y'all feel? I know you said y'all wanted to actually speak on it last time, so we didn't really go crazy.
Extremely smooth,
yeah. Yeah, it was really fly, bro.
I think for me with him, man, the thing that's so impressive is just the longevity of what it's been right now. It's been almost over 10 years that this man has been doing this on a pretty consistent basis.
Yeah.
And it just keeps leveling up every single year.
Yeah.
He's one of those types that drop whenever he wants to kind of drop for the most part. He don't care who's dropping with him or whatever's happening, and he has his own lane. I do agree with what we were saying last week, I think, where we were saying he does I would like to see him with a big hit song, so he's a more recognized.
I think he deserves it, man.
I do love that he keeps creating in his lane, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I want him and Primo Rice to do more stuff like that.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with that,
bro.
man. I haven't heard much from Primo.
Grown men.
He was on that.
And
he was on that. It's like a green looking kind of background where they be freestyling. I saw 4 backs.
Oh
and all
yeah,
he was on that. I saw him on that.
Yeah, people be on it.
Yeah, I saw Primo on it. He was doing. I forgot what song he was doing.
What's your favorite tracks off of the project?
Oh, if I gotta pick one of them right now.
My bad, because I want to do that, but since I don't want to piggyback off of what you just did before we switch. No, that's cool. I was gonna say I was listening to, and it could transition after that. And I think this would do wonders, and I think it would be appropriate at this time because some people be like he should give back, whatever. Especially if you're gonna take the number 1 spot. One of the people I was like, yo, and it could be very organic, and it would help Larry get to another level that I feel like he deserves, and it'd be natural. Kendrick, yo.
Yeah.
Kendrick would be the perfect person right now. Kendrick spreading love to the West Coast, because literally he can give out the stimulus packages right now.
Yeah.
Like he's running it. Yeah. Without talking about the other guy, kind of been putting out stuff and it ain't been hitting. He's put out for 6 or 7 joints and ain't been hitting like that. So clearly, what's the name is the person who can give out stimulus packages right now. And it's not to be saying, oh, Larry, but it like when I heard, what was the song? Where I'm Going, for some reason I could hear Kendrick on that song, yo. I could hear him on that song. I just think it would be a natural
Yeah, and Kendrick rapped with a lot of dudes
Yeah.
that rapped in that cadence. Like he used to be rapping with Kendrick. I mean, with Dom, Nip,
When he was
all
super
them.
West
Like
Coast,
so, it's
yeah.
like like it would be perfect for
think it would
Larry
be
to
perfect.
squeeze in that. In that
Throw
lane.
him on the new album. Larry put it on a nice hit joint.
Yeah.
You know,
He already showing love.
And
Give
then
him the
Larry-
hook.
Yeah,
Let it be
something,
Let it be
yo.
like one of them crazy hooks.
Yo, Larry, give Larry the hook. Larry don't even got to spit that crazy. Give him a hook in like an 8.
Yo, Kendrick on
be
30 Days
crazy.
would have been crazy, yo. Do.
Yeah, he always
Dude,
he
like,
has a
I'm toxic.
reverence. He has a
I'm still
reverence
trying
for
to
the
stop
Bay
it.
as well, so that's dope.
That's what I'm saying. It would be perfect
A
time.
reverence for the Bay helps as well.
Exactly, yo.
So
We don't
yeah,
know. It
I
could
like
be
that.
happening behind the scenes. I
do
think that
like
literally is the perfect pairing because we always talk about it being organic.
Yeah, that would be nice.
So it wouldn't seem forced, and it would be. I'm pretty sure they would sound fantastic on the track together. Yo.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And if they do one of them wild long tracks where it's just like 3 people on there, like let Dom get some love on there too, yo.
I wouldn't be mad at that either.
Cause like everybody would sleep on Dom until that Nip on Nip last album, yo. What was the joint? Double Up.
Mm-hmm.
His verse on there. Everybody would sleep on my man's Dom for like years up until that point, and then they remembered again, yo. I remember, yo, cause I was a Dom stan, bro.
What's the name? Because what's the name was at the pop up. I can't think of his name right now. They did the joint album. Oh my gosh, I can't think of his name.
Hit Boy?
Light skin, yo. Nah. That be rapping with Larry. They had a joint project. 2 Peas in the Pod.
Jay Worthy.
Yeah, Jay Worthy was at the pop. Remember he performed.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kendrick
Yeah.
could have him on there as well.
Jay
You know what I
Worthy
mean?
is nice,
And I
bro.
feel like they would make a hard track together as well.
Jay
So,
Worthy is extra nice,
yeah.
bro.
But what did you say? Which the favorite song?
Oh yeah, favorite songs.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, at first it was going to be 3-piece, but then I kept traveling through the album, and it's actually this interlude, though. I really like that "Cleaning My Spot" interlude.
Play
I
it.
don't know what it is about that song. Might be the beat, might be what he's saying, might when he's doing those weird kind of like not weird, but the harmonizing that he does and everything. I like that.
That's
It's
fire.
interesting, man, because it gives me like drum kind of vibes as well, which is very intriguing coming from him.
Bro, he's honestly just musically inclined. You could tell because
He knows a good
Larry
sound.
Jr.'s
Yeah.
been independent for
Picking
so
the right
long,
beats.
and his beats is always perfect, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I knew
a
it was
very big part
good.
of rapping.
I knew it was good when I put that on and I was driving and I didn't tell my lady I was putting it on. I just turned it on and she was vibing her head and she was like, "Oh, this is hard."
Yeah,
Yo,
my
he
girl
be
don't mind when the
shaking
Larry
nothing you
come
can
on.
say.
Because Larry keep it
Larry is
smooth,
tough.
and he don't be saying no egregious stuff. It's
Yeah.
more about just like getting money, living healthy, and getting money,
I forgot how
yo.
the album came on. It was talking about something like,
You know,
dang,
he used
I
his
can't
boy
remember.
Uncle Herb.
Uncle
Yeah,
Herm.
yeah, but he said something
Oh,
in there.
Uncle Herm.
It was so basic, but it was
Isn't it
like
Herm?
basically get your stuff together.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
is
about.
Uncle Herb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo, what's your track?
I would say my favorite 2 joints would be I mentioned it earlier, Stinson Beach, ultra smooth, with the harmonies and stuff like that, fire beat, and 3-piece are probably those 2, that and 3-piece. I mean the whole like the only
It's
song.
fire, yo. The whole.
Well, I don't even want to mention, but it's only one song that I was kind of like, I'll jump over it. But for the most part, like everything else, like
it's really
I
good.
just played it all the way through. But those 2 right there, Stinson Beach and 3-pieces, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He all the way in the pocket right now. And you know what I like with his music? Because as we're growing, and we're all around the same age. Larry's born the same year I'm born. So, like, he be saying the stuff that I always say. He says the stuff, like, I made, like, other artists and stuff, but he says the stuff that I really want to hear. And as you're growing up as a guy, like, just maturing, it's
Yeah.
maturing with you.
Yeah,
Like, the
yeah,
music
yeah.
is maturing. Like, we're
It's
hearing,
not no
he was
weird
super
stuff.
Ultra P
Yeah.
and some other even kind of before he was the Ultra P
Yeah,
stuff.
trap-
he was saying
trap-
other stuff,
trap Larry.
and we
He was
literally
wild. Yeah,
watching
he
his
kept
music
going.
progress.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
All
what I'm
the time.
saying. This has
Yeah.
been a long time.
His subject
Yeah.
matter and everything, yo. And it's always been, yo, do better, yo.
Yeah.
Always.
Get your life in order.
Essentially, that's
yo. Like,
the
and be
baseline
healthy,
of his
like-
message, yo. It's just to be better.
Larry Jr. tell you clean your apartment, clean your
Yeah.
house, dog. Like,
Yeah.
Remember that famous video with the drawers?
He basically said how you worry about the chick when you ain't bought a pair of underwear in 3 months. I mean,
like-
6 months. That's mad funny, yo.
You gotta
That's
really
real.
sit down
Yeah,
and think like at that point. If that's the case for you, like you need to
It's
really
like,
start
dang,
thinking.
bro,
like,
your priorities are just
knowledge.
completely
He told you,
changed.
you can't
Make sure you got some clean
you can't
drawers.
walk through the crib with your shoes on. You
Yeah.
know? Like, I'm just,
Yeah.
That's why I like that cleaning my spot joint. It's actually a
Yeah.
really good joint to clean your spot to be honest.
And I actually had 3 because like now 3-piece is obviously one of all of our favorites because that was my second favorite, but Real Talk Part 2 and then Morning Calculations.
oh
I
man.
didn't know we could.
I didn't want to name nothing, but I ain't gonna lie.
If I knew we could pick multiples, I would have picked like a Mac.
Real
as
Talk
well.
Part 2 is the first song I kind of was like, yeah,
Really?
it was just, it was.
I
it
like that
it was
song.
It was just bland.
It's a pretty good one. I
I
like
like
that.
I didn't
that
like it
song.
I don't know. I skipped.
Did you like Morning Calculations?
I liked everything.
All right, bet.
Real
bet,
Talk
bet,
Part.
bet.
I didn't hate it. I just was like,
I loved it.
Just the basic, like it just didn't do nothing for me.
You know,
Album.
sometimes those are like my secretly my dark horse, bro. I love
Yeah,
those
no,
songs.
like a Mac would have been my second favorite if I had to pick.
Yeah, you
another
could
one.
pick a second one, bro.
Yeah, I
Now
know.
3 Mike stretching it, yo.
No, because I wanted to give. I was going to give love to 3-piece, but I'm like, I gotta say something else now because all of us love 3-piece. Like
It's
I was
hard,
bumping that
man.
joint in the car, like, bro, this is really fire.
Undeniable slap. There's no way.
Fire, yo.
What do you always say? Larry done did it again.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you say, yo. They did it again. Gotta give respect to it, man.
Gotta salute that man.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Drink your juice and stay healthy, yo. Check
Always
your tire
do that.
pressure.
Always do that. And y'all got anything else?
Nah, that's it, bro.
All right, we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Episode 321, Coach Class
Yes.
Pod. Continue like, rating, and subscribing, man.
Peace.